Gentlemen, you received the rules earlier in the night. Let's have a nice clean fight. Touch gloves. Good luck to the both of you.
Good luck. In the first fight, the Celtic War, not appeared in the ring without him for the last 8 years. Gabby Sarmiento. We'll see if that has any effect. Conceivably it could, because Sarmiento was given credit to knock out Paul Williams. Roy, you once held a world championship in this division.
Well, I expect for Sergio to come out and make it a rough fight, try to get in early.
We told you about Dzinziruk's height advantage because he stands up straight and Martinez tends to bend from the waist.
In terms of the space in the ring, he's going after Martinez, Roy.
Right in Martinez's face all night long. He feels as though he's the better boxer.
It's in a unique style. Larry Merchant and I call it ambush fighting. He seems occasionally to charge his opponent. Harder working fighter here in the first round. Dzinziruk.
Martinez is doing, though, is he's using his jab. He has the most effective jab right now.
Yeah, Martinez has been able to land. Normally very good defensive fighter here.
He's tripling his jab. Time. And already in round one. In round one.
In front of a taller fighter.
Well, like most guys,
Martinez is going to have to find a hole in that armor to land a big shot.
Been landing against Dzinziruk without Dzinziruk giving him openings, although there was
the first big left-hand shot over the top by Martinez, and it found the home.
So this posture, I think, is a mistake against Dzinziruk now.
Remember this, he's trying to take Dzinziruk's confidence. Like he was, I mean, he's there, but he's not throwing nearly as many punches. And now he's catching him over the top of that jab, allowing him, forcing Dzinziruk to punch a little bit more.
Like Roy Jones, does everything wrong and makes it come out right.
This is what it's going to take to make it a good fight for the fans. He'll take that gamble. May cost him, but he's taking it.
Martinez overall edge in landed punches, 54-28. He's basically doubled Dzinziruk so far.
In Martinez's class, was rejected as an opponent by HBO rather than to defend his sanctioning body belt. We all know he's the middleweight champion of the world.
And you got to give him credit for that.
Ooh. Oh.
Dzinziruk popped Martinez with his best shot of the fight. Right back to tattooing him with that jab.
He does not know how to counter this jab.
Well, very simple, Roy. Who is allowing Martinez to hit him 2 or 3 times. He's just falling behind in the fight.
This round, he seemed to stun Martinez briefly. I think he is starting to find some openings.
Does Dzinziruk.
The good thing for Martinez, though, is the other thing that's breaking Dzinziruk's confidence is that he's actually out-jabbing the jabber.
Deploy against Sergiy Dzinziruk, but everybody agreed that Martinez would have to do something brave and different to make this an entertaining fight and to turn the tactical war in his favor. Good, quick right hand by Dzinziruk. Going away from the jab for a moment in favor of right hooks. Now he comes back to the jab, 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 even within their fighting styles. I think Martinez's style is particularly exhausting. Frankly, Roy, if he didn't have his endurance base from bicycle racing and soccer playing, Dzinziruk, 23 of 53. High number of connects for Dzinziruk, landed at a 43% rate. Good round for him, but Sergio had bigger numbers. And Dzinziruk dropped the knee. There's a knockdown for Martinez. All right, Harold, now take us to your scorecard.
Okay, Chip, 3-0, 30-27, Maravilla Martinez. He won the first 3 rounds, 3-0, Martinez.
As though Martinez was recently a junior middleweight, he's really developed into a full-fledged middleweight. You look at him,
It is, but you got to also look at it like this.
Punches from Martinez, throwing in combination again. Brave aggressor against the taller fighter tonight.
Roy, is Dzinziruk doing anything wrong or superior force here?
He's fighting behind Martinez's jab, so he's never first getting off. You can't make up Martinez's mind as quick as Martinez can. So he can't counter Martinez because he don't know what Martinez is going to do.
Roy, if in fact it's true that Dzinziruk has never been knocked down, what does that little dip of the knee do to his confidence?
He see Martinez land a 1-2, which I thought hurt Dzinziruk real bad. Then a left hand on top of the head, really in the back of the head, send him to the canvas.
Strategy of Martinez, who is out jabbing the jabber. So Martinez is still making his fight plan work.
He has shown the energy to do this for 12 rounds.
Good hard left hand shot by Martinez.
Dzinziruk can't do nothing but take shots.
The other thing about Martinez is his hands are down, but he brings that left hand up right to his chin. The more accurate puncher, ostensibly, that he was going to bring the fight to Martinez more than people suspected, has, I think, led to a more entertaining fight.
Opportunities for Martinez to land.
It may have sped up the process of Martinez pulling ahead, obviously, in the fight.
What I think is fighting all those guys that we don't know about in the past, this is how he fought. So he got used to being a guy who's very aggressive.
One of the losses was to Paul Williams in December of 2009, and many ringside observers felt that he won that fight. The only really decisive loss when he was basically a puppy. That might sound outrageous to others. For instance, pretty hard punching, come forward Mexican fighter who aroused a lot of excitement with his career. Down goes Dzinziruk again. Second knockdown of his career.
Here you see Martinez with a 1-2, a straight jab followed by left hand, followed by another jab left hand, which all causes Dzinziruk to keep his hands at home for defense. He couldn't duck the punches. He ducked right into...
When I say Martinez is a super fighter, because a good technically skilled fighter like Dzinziruk, to this, after destroying Paul Williams.
Roy escalates to a dramatically higher level at age 35 or 36.
No, Dzinziruk doesn't have no better sense or no better knowledge than to stay straight ahead and try to trade with him. And that's crazy because his confidence is at an all-time high with his punching power.
You know, those are the details. It's the super fighter level. It's the Pacquiao, the Mayweather, the Nonito Donaire, the Sergio Martinez level.
Obviously, realizing that he's well behind on the scorecards.
They're fighting behind Martinez.
Can you define what you mean by behind him, Roy?
Yeah. You're never going to catch up.
A lot of clean shots to the head in this round.
Like that.
Fighting and letting it happen.
He's just letting it happen.
We're midway through the fight already. He's landed more jabs.
60-52, an 8-point lead for Sergio Martinez. I mean, you got to give him an extra point. 8 points. I mean, I think the mistake that Dzinziruk makes is he throws one right jab at a time.
Should he now put it in cruise control and stop fighting in such a high-risk style?
To out-jab a guy is cruise control. That's not what Martinez does. You know that.
Yeah, if you were looking for a round to give to Dzinziruk in the fight, it would have been the 6th. That was sort of an indicator.
But you can look at the physical build of these guys, too, and tell that he's the harder puncher.
The loose flowing muscles that allow for speed and quickness. Martinez is a little bit sort of buff for a boxer, and sometimes that slows you down. But
to take the best punch.
Guys, he's getting caught a lot in this round, Martinez. Shots to the head.
Oh, good shot by Dzinziruk. Oh.
And you heard in Dzinziruk's corner, the instructions were cold-blooded.
Dzinziruk may have to knock Martinez down or otherwise create some drama.
Dzinziruk.
Good jab. Good jab. Beautiful jab.
That jab is landing almost like a straight right hand. Right?
Well, this kid is not going to stop coming at him. Dzinziruk is going to stay right like he is, and it's going to make it very difficult to deal with him.
May work against Martinez because, well, he could continue to fight behind the jab, and I think he realizes the need for it. There's more of a sense of urgency. Doesn't feel as...
There he is.
There's the third knockdown of the
Won't
fight.
make it up this time.
This time, Dzinziruk is very badly hurt.
Not at all. Well, it was different. It wasn't an overhand left. It was a straight left.
And down goes Dzinziruk again, and this may soon be over with. That is the 4th time he's been down.
Got a lot of heart, but Martinez just too much.
And he don't have sense enough to move and run away right now because that's just not his style. His style is just...
This is over, and this is an amazing performance.
Maybe Sergio Martinez's most impressive performance to date.
See the jab that he's throwing. I say anytime he fights behind the jab, boom, he caught Sergio trying to counter him with a right hook and hit him right on the chin, took the legs right away from him.
El gran campeón, Sergio Maravilla Martinez.